Alright, what's going on? Y'all know the thing that I hate, especially when it come to somebody you grieving over and stuff like that. The thing that I hate that people would say to you especially when you lost a loved one, you going through grief and stuff like that. They would sit there and say to you, "Oh, it'll be okay. Um, talk to God about it. It get better. In time it'll get better. And even though I know they don't mean no harm or mean, they ain't saying it in no mean way or nothing, but how would it get better? Because as the time goes on, every day and every night, you got to wake up, you got to lay down knowing you will never see that person again. And this is what I don't understand. When people tell me, "Oh, it been 3 years. Keep going." What? Or talk to God, go to church. I don't have to go to church to talk to God. Let's get that straight. God is everywhere. I don't have to go to church Sundays and Wednesdays just to talk to God. No. I am who I am, and I'm not changing just to be close to God. I'm me. And God know I'm me. He been watching me for the last 30 years. He made me. So I'm not changing for him. I'm being real with you. And when I get up there, I'm going to tell him the same thing. I'm not changing for you. You either accept me or bring me back down here to earth. Because I'm not changing. I'm me. I like me. I love me. Let's get that straight. But that's the thing I hate the most. People come up to you, "Oh, in time it'll get better. You got to talk to God and pray on it." I prayed on it. I prayed on it. I prayed on. Sometimes I think God don't hear me, or maybe He too busy. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it. And people be like, "Oh, you got to move on." I am moving on. I'm surviving. I ain't living, people like, "Oh, you gotta go on, like, live on and do this and do that." I'm surviving. All that living stuff went in 2020 when my dad passed. I'm just keeping it real with you. I ain't beating around the bush or nothing like that. Sugarcoating with you or nothing. All that living went when he left. I'm just being real with you. And people be saying, and I know most time they don't mean no harm, but that shit be ready to have me cuss you out. Like when you tell me something like that, don't. I know you probably don't mean no harm, but no. And I'm looking at you upside your head like you finna get cussed out. You know what I'm saying? No, don't come at me like that. Even if you don't mean no harm. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. You don't got nothing good to say. Don't say nothing at all. People handle grief different. Everybody is different in this world. Sometimes people can't take it and they take their own life. It doesn't make them weak? No, they just tired and couldn't take it. Oh, they going to hell. We living in hell. This is hell on earth. We living in hell. So where would they go? Back here? Remain here? This is hell. Earth is hell. Ain't no burning for eternity. Ain't none of that. You just remain here. This is hell. Like, miss me with that. I ain't got shit. Nowadays you can look the stuff up on Google it on YouTube. You don't got to be in no church just to get to know the Lord, to get a connection with God. You don't have no, and don't get me wrong. I believe in God. Yes, I do. I'm a child of God. Yes. But I don't have to do all that extra stuff. People say go to church. People say go to church. I'm not no church person. I'm being real with you. I'm not no church person. But that don't mean I still don't talk to God. I can talk to him right here in my room, in my front room, in my bathroom. He everywhere. He ain't just at no church. I know the Bible. Without going to church, I know the Bible. You can look up stuff. Nowadays, we got technology. It ain't back in the day. People saying back in my days, it ain't back in the day. It is not back in the day. You can look the stuff about the Bible, about Jesus, about Moses, about Eve. You can look it up. You can watch videos, watch movies about it. Just because you don't go to church doesn't mean you don't believe in God. Like, it's crazy. People pray on it. It'll get better. In time it will. All it only been 3 years. Keep going. Move on. What? Get in my shoes. And then when you lose your father, come and you will understand. Come and have a talk to me. Come and have a talk to me. Until then, and I know a lot of people that lost their fathers. And I know a lot of people that still got their fathers. But you will never understand my pain unless you done walked in my shoes. So you don't understand that feeling. That kind of father that been there with you 24/7 since you was born. That kind of father that helps you. That you have a connection with. You don't understand now. Most men's not fathers not there for their child, but my father was a father that was there. So don't come at me talking about it's been 3 years. Keep going. Okay, I keep going, but the pain will still be there. The pain ain't going nowhere. What do you mean? That was my father, my everything, my lifeline. We had a connection, a bond you could not break. But you tell me, oh, it's been 3 years. Keep moving on. Keep going. What? What? The shit people would say these days, I don't even think people think before they get to typing or get to speaking. The shit people would say these days. You won't know how I feel until you lose your father. And that go for people that sit there and tell me that if your father's still living, yeah, that's easy for you to say. You can say that very easily. But when your father leave, come holler at me. Come holler at me. Let's see if you feel that, oh, keep going. It's just been 3 years. I can tell you the same thing when you lose yours. Oh, it's just been 2 days. Keep going. Keep it moving. Don't tell me that because you don't know the pain, especially when the father that been there since birth, since taking care of you for 26 years, helping you out. You know what I'm saying? That teaching you things. My daddy taught me so much. He the reason I am who I am because of what he taught me. I wouldn't have made it I wouldn't have made it in this world out here on my own, living out on my own, if it wasn't for him. But now we got people out here that's just blindsided and ain't paying attention to what the fuck they say. Keep going. Keep moving. Even though that's your father, I mean, you got to keep going. I know you feel a lot of pain and I know you're hurting and that's your father. You will never see him again. But keep moving. Keep going. It's just been 3 years. What the fuck? Do you hear yourself? Do you hear? And you won't understand until you in my shoes. Because only a person that says something like that still have a father. And when I say father, I mean a father that actually be there for their child, taking care of their child, even though they grown, still helping their child. That's what I'm saying. I ain't talking about just like no dad out here being no deadbeat dad and this, that. I'm talking about a father. You will not say that when the shoe on the other feet. You will not say that because you will feel that. You will feel that. You be like, damn. Now I know what Nigel was talking about. Now I get it. Damn. Because you lost your better half now. Now you get it. Now who you gonna call to help her? Who you gonna call to if you need some money? Or who you gonna call just to talk to? Just to hear their voice. Now you understand my pain. You get it. It ain't just, oh, it's been 3 years, keep moving. Now you can't say that. Because you feel that now. People don't get it, like, don't come to me with that. It's gonna be okay. Just talk to God. Pray on it. Pray on it. Pray on it. Do you know how many times I prayed? Do you know how many times I talked to God? People on Facebook do a lot of faking too. A lot of fuckery shit. And just be showing you what you want to see. In reality, they probably going through a lot of shit they sell. I'm just being real with you. But I had to get that off my chest because, ain't no way in hell you would say something like that if you lose your father, your lifeline. And would you pray on it? I'm pretty sure you would. Would you talk to God? I'm pretty sure you would. But the pain still gonna be there. You still gonna have to wake up every day and every night without your father. Then you will understand. Especially when you used to him, calling them and him being there, him showing up at your house, him helping you out, and y'all got that bond, and you just all of a sudden lose that. Oh yeah, you'll be fucked up. You will be fucked up. And don't say that you ain't, because you would. Simple as that. And I'm just being real. So don't say you understand, because you don't. A lot of people, y'all don't understand. To the people that do understand, y'all get where my frustration, my anger come from. Cause people have, it's not just been family, it's been friends that said the same bullshit to me too over the past 3 years. That pray on it, keep going, leave it to God. I have left it to God, but God been sending me the wrong signals. I talked to God right before my dad passed, then 10 months later my uncle passed. So I have talked to God. I don't know what's going on, if it's a test or what. But y'all still wouldn't understand unless you been through it. People that still got their fathers, they just talking. It's easy to talk when your father's still with you. That's easy. I'm not the person that hide my hurt. I show my hurt because I don't beat around the bush. I don't sugarcoat like most of these people do. Get on Facebook. Oh, I'm so happy I'm married and life is just a blessing. When you know good and goddamn well you heard, oh, I got friends and people that love me, and you good and goddamn well you heard. So stop faking on Facebook. I don't fake on social media. I don't. How you seeing me now on here as I'm recording is how you gonna see me in real life. A lot of people get on there and they fake they shit. My life is beautiful. My world is this and that. We gonna, oh, bless it. When you going, you struggling. Let's be real. If you don't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. Quit the fakery shit. Be real. Half of these people don't even be real. Get on there with that fakery shit. Be real. Crazy. Fucked up world we living in. 2023. And to beyond. Cause shit, this shit gonna keep going. It's gonna keep on going. And people gonna keep on dying. But keep going. It's been 3 years.